What is up, everybody? Bootman here, and we are back with another Marvel Snap video. And the brand new card, White Widow, is out. And I've been playing around with a bunch of different decks, and I want to share one of these decks that's doing pretty decent. It's winning in Gold Conquest, getting some Infinity tickets, so I want to share it with all of you. All right, but before we get started, if you're new here, hi, my name's Chris. I also go by Bootman, and I love going over different decks and card strategies to help you rank up the ladder, win in Conquest mode, all that kind of good stuff. So if you're into that, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell. All right, so White Widow. I've been waiting for this card for a very long time. I've always loved Black Widow. I love messing with the other opponent. And yeah, this card, she adds a Widow's Kiss to the other side, gives them -4 power, but if they fill that location, it's just a 0. All right, so let me give you my overall thoughts on the card so far, all right? I think so far, and calm down, the card is very like mid, all right? But I also think that it's very difficult to get a proper assessment right now. Right now, there are a lot of mirror matches and there are a lot of people running counters, all right? This was a very popular card. Every week I run a poll over on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, it's linked down in the description below. I run a poll on Twitter to see how many people are getting the new card. A ton of people said they were getting this card, all right? So maybe this card will be a little bit better in the weeks to come, but yeah, a lot of people are running like Destroy, like counter decks and stuff like that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I'm personally, like I'm what people would consider a whale, but I've been spending a lot less in Marvel Snap. And the last 3 weeks, it's cost me 4 keys on 2 weeks to get the new card and 3 keys on the other week to get the new card, all right? So I'm being a little bit more picky. I skipped US Agent also. So I'm gonna be a little bit more picky and be even more honest with you guys. I've always been pretty honest about my thoughts about cards, but I'm gonna be even more honest. This card is 6,000 tokens, it's a Series 5. I think it's very mid. Give it the rest of the week, in my opinion, to see if you really want this card. But like I said, it's gonna be hard to kind of assess, so you may wanna wait for it to come back around in spotlights if it's a card that you think might be decent. Next week is Valentina, and I think Valentina might be better than this card if you're like trying to decide between the two. Last week's card, Red Guardian, I think is one of the best cards of the month, that and Red Hulk. So anyways, take with that what you will. But yeah, let's jump into this deck. So this deck comes from Ant over on Twitter. His handle is Antron07. I'll try to remember to link his Twitter down below. Follow him. He brews up a lot of cool decks. And yeah, so anyways, this deck, he calls it like, I control where you are, or I decide where you go, something like that, right? Because one of the cool things about White Widow is there's a great synergy with like Nebula and Lizard, right? Because Nebula, they don't want you to get power, so they got to play that lane. Lizard, they want to take Lizard down -4 power, so they want to play that lane. But then you have White Widow too, so they're like, where do I play? I like that, I enjoy it, okay? So that's kind of the overall strategy of it. But we also have Professor X to lock down a lane. We have Miss Marvel to sneak in power into other lanes. But also, I really love Sandman. I really, really love Sandman. I played a Sandman deck up on my way to Infinite this season, and I used to hate Sandman. I was a big Sandman hater. He was like just a perfect counter to what I like to play, which is like bounce decks or cards where you dump a bunch of cards. And I think this card is very fair. It's kind of like the old Wave. So yeah, it's kind of like running Doom Wave, because this has Dr. Doom as well. So depending on the situation, you may want to drop Sandman on the final turn. It's a really easy turn 5 snap. Before you show your Sandman, really easy turn 5 snap. You snap them, you play Sandman, and they're like, up, and you get some cubes off of them. All right, now I will say this. So you have ways to cheat power into other lanes, like Miss Marvel and Jeff. I put in Shang-Chi, okay? The original deck has Omega Red, okay? So Antron's original deck uses Omega Red. The issue is that last night when I was playing with this deck, I kept running into very big cards, all right? There's a lot of Point Slam cards out there. I was running into Red Hulk. I was running into gigantic nulls from Destroy decks and other things like that. And I'm like, I need one counter card in here. So I opted to put in Shang-Chi. Originally, it was Omega Red, so if you wanna, swap that in, go for it. I don't even know if Shang-Chi is optimal. The other one I've been thinking about replacing is Cable. Like, It's a good turn 2 card, stealing the opponent's card. Like, I really love Cable. I've always thought Cable was kind of underrated, and people are playing him a bit more now that Mill is popular, but I think he's a very underrated card. Taking one of your opponent's card, yes, it does help their draws out, but when you nail like one of their top cards, like for example, playing against Destroy, I yank their null early on, right? And then I can snap them early because I know for a fact they cannot play that card, and then the opponent kind of sits in like, oh, well, I still might draw my top card, but you know that they will never have that happen, all right? But anyways, I've talked a bit much, but yeah, I played this a little bit last night, not a ton. So yeah, let's jump into some games and I'll show you how it rolls. All right. You know what I've been loving lately about Mindscape is all the Red Hulks, right? Because I'll just, if I see they're playing Red Hulk, I'll snap them because I'm like, hey, you better have something to change this location or you're giving me a Red Hulk a little bit later. Destroy deck, destroy deck. So the good thing is we got this guy. I love Red Guardian. I love this card so much. So check this, they didn't play, watch this. Like, I don't know if it's snappable, but it's definitely funny. Watching if they destroy it. I love it because she just disappears. Hilarious. All right, so I'm guessing they're gonna play for here. So let's do this. They're gonna be upset about this. They're gonna be a little bit upset. So I could, yeah, watch this. Watch this. Unless they do something, okay, here. Uh-oh, okay. All right, we're gonna be fighting for the left side. Okay, all their big cards are middle. So they have my Dr. Doom. Ooh.
Hello.
No, this is more power, right? Actually, watch this. Do they have any other big cards? Let's see if I could do something really silly goose. Let's see if I could take my Gladiator and then pull something crazy like a Deathlock. Let's try it out. Let's see. Oh, but it doesn't matter because I had priority. Okay. 19? 19 over there? What can I say? What can I say? That was a pretty smart play. That was a pretty smart play, Chris. Kudos. Would I have won anyways? Like if I played just Lizard here, yeah, I would have had 6, 11, and then if I put Jeff over here, yeah, I was winning. I was winning pretty much. We were fine. We were fine. All right, let's jump into another one. All right, dude. Is this a hot location right now that I am unaware of? Maybe, because like I've been seeing a lot. So if it's a hot location, your boy hasn't been paying attention. All right, I'm gonna save my White Widow just because I am not sure of what they're doing. Well, let's get a little intel plus a little card jacking, you know what I mean? What you got? What you got for me? Ooh, oh. Let's try this. Now, I might do a little Lizard with White Widow. Ugh. Interesting. Ugh, I don't like that. I do not like that. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay, so I can Professor X on one of these lanes. Maybe I'll Professor X on the danger room. Maybe not. Is that the right play? Might be. Might be. Like, are they gonna, like, play something here to try to fill this lane? If they hella right now, though, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. That's the only thing. A lot of people are running, like, Daredevil right now and stuff, you know? Okay, that's interesting. So... that is risky, though, me putting that right there. Right? If they drop Hella... we could do this. That's the most power, right? What do they discard? Ugh. Yeah, this could be... this might be a loss, but we're in for one cube. Whatever. Whatever. Both go middle. Both go middle. Oh no. Oh, did that put him over the edge? Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Would we have won? Let's say the Odin went here. If the Odin went here... No, we were still screwed. That was probably a stupid stay. That was probably a very stupid stay. Because even if the Odin went here, it would have reduced my lizard and stuff. So yeah, we probably shouldn't have stayed. Probably should not have stayed. All right, last game. Let's see if we can get a dub. Also a little Nebula out there. By the way, this card back reminds me of Shazam. I see it, I'm like, oh, Shazam. That's Thunderbolt. Give me a Red Guardian. Give me a Red Guardian. Not a Red Guardian. Try one of these. Try not to pull a Red Hulk. Let's try not to do it. Big bucks, no whammies. Ooh, that's a good pull. Ow. That's fine. We're fine. This is gonna scooch over here. Professor X will be a decent draw right now. Oh no! Would Professor X be a decent draw? If I did that, I'm gonna add 4 over here. That doesn't do it. Maybe this? Oh wait, I was forgetting about my Nebula. What the heck? Oh, okay. I forgot that was their Iron Lad. I do this, I add 5 over here. That should hopefully be good. Should be good, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, I think it was good. I think we were fine. All right, everybody, that is Antron's White Widow deck. Again, I will link his Twitter down in the description below. Make sure you go give him a follow. But yeah, I like this deck. I like this deck. It does some fun things, right? I like playing mind games with the opponent and all that. Again, originally this used Omega Red, so if you want to swap him in, go for it. We didn't really utilize Shang-Chi. I think we did on that one Destroy game. That was about it. So play around with it, do some swaps. Again, I think maybe, possibly Cable is replaceable in this, but I do think undervalued card. And again, final thoughts on White Widow. I think right now she's very mid. I don't know if she will be better later on, all right? But also, like, yeah, I wish we were getting more Series 4 cards. Brad Safar and I have talked about it in our podcast. But yeah, I wish she was a Series 4. There's a lot of different White Widow decks. Let me know down in the comments if you got White Widow, if you're planning on getting White Widow. I got some more decks that I could show you, but I want to know how many of you are getting her or actually got her. All right, anyways, that's all I got for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.